Zillow says no obligation offer. And they actually mean it. That's right. They just dropped Jeremiah Dooley like a hot potato. You see, he was under contract with them, and then Zillow all of a sudden backed out. Well, isn't that just special? They also did this with Nicholas and Crystal Thornton and thousands of others, citing the COVID-19 virus as the reason for their actions. And just like thousands of other people, these guys are probably just attracted to the whole, skip the hassle listing idea, not having people walk through your house and all that. Certainly, they knew that they were giving up a few $1,000s for this convenience, but they wanted the convenience and it was important to them, so they went with Zillow. It's actually happening to thousands of homeowners right now. Zillow agreed to buy thousands of homes across America. They had them under contract, and they're currently in the process of canceling those contracts because of the COVID-19 crisis. Think about this for a minute. Think about the predicament this puts these homeowners in, these sellers in. They thought that they were getting a solid contract from Zillow. They agreed to sell the house to them. And now at the 11th hour, some of them have already bought other houses and they're counting on that money from the contract with Zillow. And Zillow's coming in and saying, you know what, we just want to cancel. Very classy move. This article that I've been holding up, it comes from housingwire.com, and Julia Falcon is the author of this article, did all the research, and the article is called Zillow is Terminating Closing Contracts, Citing Coronavirus Concerns. Remember I told you about Jeremiah Dooley? Well, here's what she says. She says he's trying to sell his townhome in Charlotte, North Carolina through Zillow offers. He told Housing Wire that he chose Zillow in comparison to other iBuyers because it was the best offer he received. He says, we took the offer and signed the contract on January 13th. They gave me up to 90 days to close, which was perfect because I'm scheduled to actually move on the 30th of this month. Then the day before, I got the same email that looks like everyone else has gotten, basically blaming the latest health orders issued for a wholesale cancellation of every house that Zillow has under contract to buy. Now this guy's really in a spot because now he owns two homes. He thought Zillow was buying one of them. Now that's canceled, so he has to deal with both houses. Now, let me share with you what Nicholas and Crystal Thornton went through with Zillow recently in a similar situation. It says here that they use Zillow offers in Marietta, Georgia to sell their home quickly and move into a new one with profits from their current house as a down payment. Skipping ahead here, she goes on to say that we're just going to stay in our old house because part of the reason why it was so important was they wanted to take the cash out and use it as 20% down payment so they wouldn't have mortgage insurance. So now they're not going to move. Now, here's what Zillow had to say about this. They said, we're incredibly sorry for the inconvenience and disruption people may be experiencing as a result of our decision to pause the home buying through Zillow offers. This is not a decision made lightly and was solely driven by the COVID-19 health concerns, and this is the important part, and resulting market uncertainty. So you know what that tells me? That's the part that irks me. It tells me that this is just a business decision. Now, you can candy code it any way you want, Zillow, but you said right here that you're concerned about the resulting market conditions. So they're concerned that maybe home values are going to go down temporarily because of this COVID thing, and they don't want to get caught in the middle of it. So they're just going to cut bait and move on, leaving you hanging if you sign up with them to buy your house. So what do you do about it if you're caught in this situation? I would recommend that you get on Google right now and look for agents with great reviews who serve your market. And by the way, Zillow's entire home buying program is on pause right now. It says so right on their website. So you can't go to them to get an offer at this point in time. So with all this stuff going on in our society right now, I feel really bad for people that Zillow and other iBuyers are canceling contracts all over the country. Just last week, I listed a house and it sold in 1 day. So that house is currently under contract. Right now, our inventory is extremely low, right around 1.2 months. That means if we stopped listing houses, it'd only take about 5 weeks to sell it all. If you happen to live in another city, either in Arizona or another state, I have connections all across the country. So reach out to me and I'll help you nail down a good agent who will get the job and won't abandon you. And hey, if you've got a house that might have an addition on it that doesn't have building permits, I've got a video for that right here. And if you happen to be looking for a home here in Phoenix under $300,000, yes, we do have some of those, and I've got a video for that right here.